Hello and welcome to a new video. In this we are going to see the unboxing of a new WonderChef Prato 3-in-1 sandwich grill and waffle maker. A step to do before you use the sandwich maker for the very first time. Then we'll make a basic grilled cheese sandwich in this, and then I'll give you my review on this WonderChef sandwich maker after the first use. This is the box that it came in. And on this side you can see all the plate attachments that came with this. And on this side you have all the details that is specific to the model, that is model code, the price, the manufacturing dates. Now let's unbox this. This is a user manual which contains all the details and instructions for usage and cleaning. And we have a warranty card. WonderChef gives a 1-year warranty. These are the sandwich plates. They are individually packed in these plastic bags and then separated by these cardboard sheets for extra protection. The waffle plates, the panini plates or the grill plates comes fitted inside the unit. The plates can be removed by pressing these buttons. I'm going to try to remove these plates. When you remove the plates, you can see the heating coils inside the machine. Now I'll try to fix the sandwich plates onto the unit. Let's see how easy or hard it is. It was pretty easy and straightforward to fix the plates. The design of this sandwich maker is pretty good. You can see that there are two lights on this sandwich maker. One is red and one is green. The red light is power light and the green light is the ready light. The electric cord is 1 meter long and I feel it should have been a little longer. There is this slot on the bottom side of the machine where you can wind the cord after use and store it away. Now this is my old sandwich maker. I'll just show you a quick comparison between this and the new sandwich maker. The reason why I got a new sandwich maker is because this clip on the handle broke and also the sandwiches started sticking to the plates. And this sandwich maker has fixed plates which makes it a hassle to clean it after every use. Now let's keep both the sandwich makers side by side and compare the size of the sandwich plates. Clearly this WonderChef sandwich maker is much bigger than the other one, which is a good thing because I like to use those big sandwich breads to make sandwich, and it was not possible to make it in the old one. Now we'll see what we need to do before we use the sandwich maker for the very first time. I checked this user manual, but there is nothing specified here. All it says that before first use, just clean the cooking plates with a wet cloth and dry them before using it. There's also a warning here which says when you're using your toaster for the first time, it may emit slight smoke or odor. So I searched it in the internet to see if there is something we need to do before the first use, especially to prevent this smoking problem which is mentioned in the user manual. Also, I have seen many reviews which says that when you use the toaster for the first time, there is like a lot of smoke coming out. So all I could find is this FAQ, which is in Kenwood website, and it is written for a sandwich maker. It says before the first use, you should lightly brush the surface of the plates with cooking oil. Don't use low-fat spreads as they may burn and damage the non-stick surface. Heat the unit with the lid open for 5 minutes. Unplug and allow to cool, then remove any excess oil with absorbent paper. So first I wash all the plates with soap and soap sponge. Dry them using a kitchen tissue or a dry cloth. Attach the plates to the unit. Apply oil on the plates with a silicone brush. Plug in the power cord and turn on the unit. You can see that both the lights are on. We need to keep the lid open and heat it for 5 minutes. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there is a lot of smoke coming out of these plates and there's a strong smell of burnt metal or Teflon. I strongly advise you to do this step before you do any cooking in the sandwich maker, because you do not want this smoking to happen when you actually cook the food. I heated this for more than 5 minutes now. Now I'm going to turn this off and let it cool down before I take out the plates. Once the plates are cooled down, wipe the excess oil on the plates using a kitchen tissue or a clean kitchen cloth. Remove the plates and repeat this process for other plate sets as well. Now I'll show you how I made a grilled cheese sandwich in this toaster. I use the big jumbo sandwich bread for sandwiches. Apply butter on both the sides. Place 2 slices of cheese evenly on the buttered side of a bread slice. I am making one more sandwich and I am adding pizza seasoning in it. I am using grill plates for this recipe. Turn on the power and let it preheat for some time. Now both these lights are on. Once the toaster is preheated, the green light or the ready light will go off. The green light is off now, which means the toaster is preheated. Now we can start grilling our sandwich. The user manual says that the sandwich will be ready when the ready light goes off again. Now the green lights are off. Let's check the sandwich. I like a little more color on my sandwich, so I will cook it for a few more minutes. You can see that the cheese is oozing out of the sandwich, which means the sandwich is ready. But let's grill it for a few more minutes and see how it turns out. The sandwich looks nice and golden brown. Let's take it out now. Avoid using a steel spatula, instead use a wooden or a silicone spatula like this. The sandwich came out nice. Now I'll give you my review on this. Let's start with the things that I liked about it. I like the design of this unit. It looks really elegant. I like the fact that it is 3 in 1. We have sandwich maker, panini maker and waffle iron in one. The plates are removable and hence can be washed after every use, and that would be the best thing about this unit. They have big sandwich plates compared to the regular sandwich makers, so we can use those big sandwich breads for making sandwich. Now I'll tell you about the things I did not like about this. This is not a deal breaker, but if you are planning to buy this information might help you. The power cord length is 1 meter. For me, it's just the right length to plug it onto the power source, but you might want to keep it in mind while buying it. I feel 1.5 meter length would have been ideal. The user manual does not have enough details in it. It should have instructions like cooking time for different dishes like waffles, non-veg and egg, etc. Also, they could have included some basic recipes for waffles, paninis, non-veg tikkas, considering Wonder Chef's brand ambassador is Sanjeev Kapoor himself. So if you like the video, you can click on this channel icon to subscribe to my channel. I will be trying out many recipes on this sandwich maker. I will upload them and other videos soon. Thank you for watching.